Vancouver police have completed the investigation of then two-year-old Macallan Sae, also known as Baby Mac, following a 2017 investigation. Baby Mac tragically died at an unlicensed and unregistered daycare in East Vancouver. He was found unresponsive in the playpen. 41-year-old Susie Yasmin Sad appeared in court yesterday, where she was charged with 2 counts of failure to provide the necessaries of life and 1 count of fraud over $5,000. She has been released on conditions and will appear in court in September. The details of this file are gut-wrenching. Investigators have worked carefully and persistently since this tragedy happened to ensure the accused person is held responsible. Nothing can take away the pain of losing a child, but we hope the family can find some sense of closure now that charges have been laid. So there were other families affected by this, not necessarily saying that the same tragedy happened. There were just other families at this daycare, and there were certain deceit factors that went on, so that's where the fraud comes in. Initially, our investigators were they have been in constant contact with Crown this whole time, and there were certain charges that were presented beforehand, and it took time to, with speaking with Crown, to decide what charges would be the most effective and would get approved. So that took some time. The threshold was different for each charge. There were certain elements needed to be met for all these different charges now that were presented, so investigators did have to go back and look for other evidence. So all of that took time, and as for the civil suit, I can't get into that, but there was a lot of back and forth between Crown and investigators before these charges were presented recently. So essentially, the charges that have been laid are the ones that are the most effective and the most appropriate.